when the Asus ROG Zephyrus GX 501 dropped last year, we suspected it would be the end-all and be-all for gaming laptops. That is, until we saw the price tag. Although it was a spectacle to behold, gorgeous and thin without compromising on power, the first notebook to leverage NVIDIA's Max-Q technology was out of reach for most gamers due to its $1,999, £2,289, $3,929 Australian dollars, cost of entry. The latest version of the Dell Inspiron 15700 gaming, then, is the antithesis to the Asus ROG Zephyrus GX 501. In fact, it's more comparable to the Razer Blade and the Gigabyte Saber Pro 15. However, unlike both of those options, the Inspiron 15700 gaming now holds an NVIDIA Max-Q internal design, meaning all of its components have been squeezed into a frame that's under an inch thick, and that, theoretically, its inventive cooling system will keep them all from catching fire as a result. At the time of writing, you can buy the Dell Inspiron 15700 gaming we reviewed for $979 from Dell in the US. That's a sell tag, down from its $999 manufacturer's suggested retail price. Nevertheless, shelling it out will grant you a version of this laptop which houses a 15.6-inch 1080p display, an Intel Core i5-7300HQ processor, 8GB of RAM, an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 graphics in the Max-Q design and 256GB of solid-state drive, SSD, storage. Australian customers can get the same, and the cheapest, model for $1,499 Australian dollars. In the UK, the situation is a little different. For a Dell Inspiron 15700 gaming featuring a GTX 1060, you'll need to shell out at least £1,399 for the i7-7700HQ, 16GB of RAM, 256GB SSD and 1TB hard drive disk, HDD, to go with it. That, too, is a sell price, with the original being £1,418. If you would rather have it for lower cost and with more total storage, the Dell Inspiron 15700 gaming currently starts at $949 in the US, normally $1,099. You'll be in for the same screen, processor, RAM and graphics as the laptop review here, but with a 128GB SSD and 1TB HDD rather than just 256GB of space. As far as gaming laptops go, the Dell Inspiron 15 gaming is relatively subtle in its appearance. Despite its edgy red and black color scheme, professionals and students alike can find solace in its toned-down looks compared to those in Dell's Alienware lineup. There's no sign of a gaudy, extraterrestrial mascot or customizable RGB FX. Anyone who demands that sort of thing from their laptop ought to turn elsewhere. Instead, the Inspiron 15 gaming boasts a matte black finish, with option of Beijing red for anyone especially susceptible to the Dell meets Spider-Man, Homecoming marketing team-up. The trackpad, on the other hand, reeks of being an afterthought. It's not particularly large, nor is it consistently responsive. Worse yet, its default settings ensure that you won't be using it while keys are being pressed, proving an impossible hindrance in first-person games, such as Far Cry Final. In short, bring along a gaming mouse. In classic gaming laptop fashion, the trackpad on the Dell Inspiron 15 gaming assumes that you're always going to have a mouse in hand, though that isn't necessarily true for everyone. Fortunately, the port selection is less presumptuous. Veteran gamers and newcomers alike will appreciate the inclusion of 3 traditional USB 3.1 ports in addition to a solo Thunderbolt 3 USB-C port. You can also expect HDMI, and SD card reader that doubles as an eMMC slot, standard Ethernet and a headphone jack. In the graphically intensive 3 Mark Time Spy, for example, all reviews show that the Gigabyte Saber Pro scored 3,438 points while the Razer Blade managed a lofty 3,559. The Dell Inspiron 15700 gaming, meanwhile, proved its limitations at 3,151 points. That said, both of those laptops wielding souped-up Intel Core i7-7700HQ processors to go with their GTX 1060 GPUs. Among all of its improvements over previous iterations, if there are two areas in which the Dell Inspiron 15700 gaming truly suffers, they are battery life and storage. Starting with the former, this laptop lasted 4 hours and 31 minutes in the PCMag 8 battery life test, down from its 5 hour and 51 minute results 1 year prior. The culprit here is certainly the 56WH battery inside this laptop compared to the 74WH juice pack inside the previous model. Luckily, Dell has included a fast charging technology within this model, bringing it from 0 to 80% charge in under an hour. Likewise, we take equal issue with the lack of storage present in the Dell Inspiron 15 gaming. As it stands right now, a single 256GB key-based SSD is nowhere near enough for the average gamer. After installing a total of 4 games, including Total War, Warhammer 2 and Middle-earth, Shadow of War, without their 4K texture packs, we were warned that our PC was running out of storage.